Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Port St. Lucie Airport update. This one for May. A ton of new things going on in this one. But before I address any of that, I first want to mention that we just hit 150 subscribers. So how about that? Super cool. Thanks to all of you who have supported the channel. Of course, another big milestone. And to celebrate that, I will be streaming again on maybe Memorial Day. If not, then I'll be streaming next weekend. Unfortunately, this weekend I am busy for Saturday and Sunday. I'll be in Cedar Rapids, so expect some videos from that little commute down to Cedar Rapids. I'll be going to see the Field of Dreams and Cedar Rapids Colonels game, and they are the Twins High A affiliate. So that'll be really cool to see some more baseball action going on down there in Iowa. And we'll have to share that with you. Maybe some plane spotting from Cedar Rapids Airport as well. But the only day I could really stream is on Memorial Day, so maybe that's not the best idea. And if I don't have time, then I'll probably just do it next weekend. Or, well, not next weekend, but, the weekend after. What would that weekend be? The weekend of I think that would be I want to say the 4th of June, the 5th of June. I might be mistaken on that. If I am, I'll leave a little thing down there. But if that is correct, then that is when I'll stream. Maybe I'll do it on Memorial Day. Of course, if you can't make the stream, it's okay. I'll do a stream highlights video as well afterwards, highlighting some of the cool things that we see. It'll be from Flying Cloud Airport. But first, let's highlight some of the new things that are going on here at PSL. The terminal extension has been completed. At least the exterior of it, and gates 6 and 8 have been opened. 7, as you can see, the jet bridge. Move it over there. The jet bridge is still being installed. We got this part in here, but the jet bridge itself is still, they're still working on installing that one. So gate 7 should be open in the next update. And the gate areas are opened. They're still working on building some of the restaurants and stores inside, but still really cool to get this extension in here, and some new airlines as well. We'll get back to those later. You can probably already see them. This update will highlight some more airlines that we have not seen yet here at PSL. But our first aircraft in this update is I just set the camera back down. We have this SkyWest, or American Eagle, CRJ 700. This is operated by SkyWest, this flight. And this is one of our twice daily flights to DFW. Like I said, they're a twice daily American Eagle. The first one, by the way, I should probably mention, time frame for this update is about early mid-afternoon-ish on Sunday. No specific Sunday. This is just, we'll just say that this is the Sunday when Frontier and Southwest begin flying here. And but this first aircraft, of course, two daily to Port St. Lucie from DFW. This is the first one. The first one's on a SkyWest CRJ 700, and the second one is on an Envoy E175. And as you can see, this one is just pushing back for its flight out to DFW or Red River Aviation's airport. So really cool to see Americans doing that. Of course, Charlotte's continuing strong in 3 daily E145s, and you saw that one in the last update. So if you want a little bit more information on the airport, feel free to check out the last airport update on PSL. Of course, these are all monthly and not bi-weekly or tri-weekly whenever I can get around to uploading my other airports. But this one is monthly because it is my fictional one. It's not really going with the other airports of the channel, which are all realistic. And this one is just a fictional one, so it's not going to be as frequent for that reason, but still love doing this airport, and it's a really fun airport to do these airport updates on. So now we'll move on to some more interesting aircraft and some inaugural flights. And here's an airline that you have not seen yet in one of these airport updates, and it is Allegiant Air. They operate thrice weekly flights to Flint, Michigan, and will in the future fly daily flights to Phoenix and Mesa. And we are in talks with Allegiant, and they should be starting that route probably by the next airport update. That route will have started for Allegiant, so that's really cool to see from them. Flint is thrice weekly. This is the Flint flight. Flint flight thrice weekly. So this is the Sunday flight, of course. And as you can see, the bags are getting loaded up, and this is just about to get started boarding, and then we'll be heading out to Flint right after the American Eagle SkyWest CRJ 700. So really cool there. Good to see Allegiant doing strong and going to be expanding their routes here to Port St. Lucie. And here we go. Our first inaugural flight today. PSL would like to welcome Frontier Airlines to the airport. They'll be parking here at Gate 6, as this is our first inaugural airline since the opening update, of course, which is, well, the last one, which, of course, everything was inaugural there, as that was opening day. But really cool to see Frontier in here, as they are now starting flights to, pull up the information here, they have all of it saved. They'll be starting twice weekly flights to Trenton for now. They'll probably expand that in the future. And Wednesday and Sunday are their current flights to Trenton, and they will probably expand on that in the future, but for now we have the twice weekly, which is still great to have Frontier in here. In the future, we hope to get Denver service as well, and that will probably not be daily, but to start out, we're in talks of having it be a thrice weekly service to Denver, and so hopefully that will be instituted soon. That is not as far along as the Allegiant flights to Phoenix Mesa, but hopefully Frontier will get those flights started up eventually. It's still cool to have them in here on their Trenton service. This one just pulled into the gate. Actually, just received the water cannon salute, and the fire truck is going away right now. And you might have seen these baggage carts in the last shot, and these are going to the aircraft. And they'll be loading off the baggage as it just pulled into the gate. And yeah, as I said, this one arrived on a flight in from Trenton, New Jersey, and this will be doing a turnaround and heading back out there. But so cool to see Frontier here, and glad that they can be a part of PSL Airport. And here's our second inaugural flight here at PSL today. And we would like to welcome Southwest Airlines to PSL Airport with their inaugural flight in from Baltimore BWI. So really cool to see that Southwest and Frontier have both started service on the same day. Southwest will also soon be expanding their route network here from PSL to once daily to Chicago Midway and once daily to Dallas Love Field. So really cool to see Southwest already planning their expansions here. Currently waiting on its water cannon salute. The fire truck over there is supposed to be here at the Southwest aircraft, but it was giving the Frontier A320neo the water cannon salute, so I guess we're going to have a bit of a delay on the water cannon salute here for this Southwest 737-700. And speaking of delays, that will probably make that American Eagle SkyWest CRJ 700 even more delayed. I forgot to mention, but it was already delayed about almost a half hour. And now it's going to get even more delayed because it has to wait for the Southwest to do the water cannon salute before it taxis out to the runway here. So the fire crews are causing a bit of a delay here as they were giving the hose down to the Frontier 320neo. And now the Southwest 737-700 has to wait here. This one just arrived in from Baltimore BWI, as I said. Just currently kind of stuck here. And it'll be parking in this gate number 8. This is also added in the expansion, as you can see. So we added 3 more gates in the expansion. I'll zoom out a little bit, it's kind of zoomed in, but this is where Southwest will park, right next to Frontier. Gate 7 here, as I said, still getting constructed, but that is the other gate that will, it's the other gate in the expansion here. So now we have a total of 8 gates. So really cool to see that, and hopefully we'll see some more from Southwest here in the future. So really cool to see them here. Really cool to see 2 inaugural flights in one day. And I'll do one last segment here on some airport news rather. And now I want to conclude this airport update with some news and just kind of going over the airport a little bit. As you can see, yeah, there's still nothing here. Like I said, I plan on turning this into a GA ramp, maybe add some cargo area, but we'll see how that goes on in the future. I really don't have anything to put there yet. I have some cargo aircraft, but in terms of GA stuff, I don't have any. I do plan on doing a shapeways order, but I'm not really sure when I'll do that. I'm pretty satisfied with what I have in terms of models. And of course, the massive unboxing that will be coming out on Saturday. So those will be some more models to get in here. But of course, there's nothing GA in that. There's no Shapeways, because that's really the only place you can get 1/400 scale. GA stuff is from Shapeways. So maybe in the future I'll invest in that. But for now, that space will just be empty. But I do plan on adding in some there. But Gate 7, they're still working on the construction on that. Like I said, they're just going to attach the jet bridge there, and this will all be good to go. This will be a really accessible gate, as this will be eventually hooked up to customs. So if PSL ever gets international service, probably from like Canadian Airlines, like Swoop or what's the new one called? Flair. If they ever get service from like Flair or Swoop or Sunwing or something like that, they'll park here in Gate 7. This will be attached to customs, and that's like there's a little bit of a extension here. Gate 5, which of course holds United Airlines. I just want to talk about some of the news for some of these airlines here. United Airlines will be increasing their service to 4 daily flights to Newark. So they've been seeing some really good load factors on their Newark flights, which is really cool to see for United. Unfortunately, Washington Dulles has not been that great, and United is probably going to demote that to just twice daily flights to Washington Dulles. Of course, that'll be the morning flight, and the evening flight, the afternoon flight, will be sacrificed. So unfortunate there for Dulles, but at least Newark is getting a 4th daily service here, so that's really cool for United. Delta here continuing with their Atlanta service. That's all they have for now. Nothing really much to go over that. They just have the CRJ 900s and the 737 900s. We'll be flying that route. And then here at Gate 1, you haven't seen them yet, but this holds Silver Airlines, or Silver Air, or whatever they like to be called. Silver, they are still operating there twice daily to Tampa. They just operate at times that aren't really popular for the other airlines, so if I want to get a maximum amount of planes in here, I can't really include Silver. But they're still continuing strong with their twice daily flights to, or not twice daily, they are, I think they're 5 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday flights to Tampa. So that's really cool for Silver. I guess for American, that's the only airline that I haven't talked about yet here. They're still going strong in the DFW, as I said, and Charlotte, but they're considering adding service to Philadelphia or LaGuardia. As you've seen, United was really successful in their Newark flights, so American might try to get into to that sector and get into the New York area. So we'll see what develops with that. And Philadelphia as well. Currently no flights there, but Trenton is also pretty close for Frontier, so they might try to tap into that market. But we'll see how that goes. But PSL has been really successful so far, as you can see. Has some great action going on here. Unfortunately, the light is not very great in this update. Even with the artificial light, it's just a really cloudy and crappy day out here in Minneapolis. But really sunny and nice here in Port St. Lucie. So always great to see. And great to see these new inaugural services here at Port St. Lucie and the terminal extension. And they'll continue working on the interior and getting all the restaurants and new shops set up there. And yeah, so that's what I got for you here in this Port St. Lucie update. Really awesome update, kind of a longer one too. And I just had a lot to talk about with all these new airlines, these new routes, some great stuff going on. So I'll see you tomorrow. As always, good night. Auf Wiedersehen.